Posted that to Twitter and now to Facebook.
Hey, everybody. I don't know if anybody. I don't know why I say everybody. You one individual that's actually watching this. You're the only one, and you're crazy. But what we're doing here is we're going back and we're going to start with season 1, episode 1, and we're just going to hang out and watch the show. Throughout doing this, we're going to do these commentaries, as we call it, throughout the summer break until fall, until the new season starts again. But if you want to join us, what we're going to do is I'm actually right now, I just logged into Netflix, and I'm picking up the episode. So I'm going to make sure it's all loaded. And my co-host here...
Yay, I'm Ryan Elcott. How you doing?
Yeah. I guess we're kind of both going to preload the episode and have it ready, and we're gonna do a countdown. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, go, and then we're gonna start the episode. So if you want to, open up another tab and watch that, you don't need to look at us. You could do that, and then we can. We're gonna go through season 1, episode 1, and just hang out, be friends, have a drink, and talk about the show. So
yes, like I said, just watch two buzzed knuckleheads hashing out over the Walking Dead season 1, episode 1.
Is that what you said in the tweet?
That's what I said in the tweet. Watch two buzzed knuckleheads hash it out.
Oh God.
Somewhere along those lines.
Well,
so you let me know when you're ready there,
sure.
dear.
I went ahead and I started loading up my Walking Dead, but I just realized that sometime right at the end of the series, I went back and I looked at it for one of our last episodes, and so I'm kind of midway through.
You got to get to the first episode.
Yeah, so I'm pushing it back.
Which is Days Gone By.
Yeah, so we are doing, Days Gone By, episode 1, season 1, and actually, for some reason, it still says I'm at 15. I can't get it to 0 seconds. Okay, no.
I tried too, but I think if you take it all the way to the left, you'll be fine. Because it was telling me that too, but now I take it all the way to the left and I put my cursor on it and it says 0. So.
All right. So I'm gonna get that going, and then as soon as we get going, I'm gonna work on my lower third. But yeah, you guys, if you're watching, you know I'm Jackie Hearn, or maybe you don't. Who cares if you don't? It doesn't matter.
Hey, I'm Ryan Elcott. Follow me on Twitter at Ryan Elcott on Twitter.
We're not closing up yet.
People can follow me if they want.
All right. Okay, I'm ready, sir. And
I'm
Ryan,
ready when you are. I'm ready for the countdown.
Okay. All right. So we will start, and everybody get your mouse ready, and particularly if you're trying to follow along in any kind of way, recording or live. Nobody's doing this live.
No, nobody.
Did you set up a Q&A?
I did. I do have the Q&A app up.
All right, good. So maybe somebody can post in, and if you want to, we will look out for that. And
oh yeah, sure.
That would be wonderful if we had somebody else.
Yeah, I'll definitely shout out any questions as long as they're not just like ASCII penises or something.
And not even just questions, like comments, like ha ha ha, you're a knucklehead, Jackie Hearn.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'll definitely say that.
Okay. All right. So my mouse is over the button to go. And
mine too.
And are you ready for the countdown?
I'm ready for the countdown, baby.
All right, we're gonna get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so right now I'm seeing original series
AMC.
Yes. Okay, we are perfectly aligned.
Here we go.
Birds chirping. I don't know if you have closed captions on. I always use closed captions.
No, I don't. Closed caption. I'm not deaf.
Well, I do it just to pick up, when I'm doing commentary for shows, I do it to pick up on names and stuff. I've been doing that a lot with the House of Cards. And by the way, I have a new fan cast on House of Cards for the British Tech Network. If you want to watch.
Oh, you're just trying to plug yourself now.
Oh, of course I am. Why don't you plug yourself?
Well, the sheriff's pulling up. You're trying to plug yourself.
All right, I'm sorry. The sheriff has arrived.
Okay, so we got Rick Grimes here. He's getting out of his car.
Yeah. We don't need to talk through the whole thing, you know.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Let the sheriff do his job.
All right. Looks like he needs some gas. Definitely needs some gas. Running out of that stuff.
What kind of car is that?
What
is that? This is Famtra? Whatever.
I don't know.
Right.
It's a good question.
He's walking around and he's kind of creeping.
Oh, he's definitely creeping.
So we kind of know right now that he is quite aware that the zombie apocalypse is happening.
Yeah, like the shit done hit the fan already.
Shit's hit the fan. Gas is only $2.99 for diesel.
That's for diesel. What's the regular price? Well, they don't even show that because it's ridiculous.
You know, I used to have a diesel car. And and
that's why I don't like you anymore.
Well, sometimes diesel is cheaper than regular gasoline. Sometimes it's more expensive. All right, so we're looking around. Oh, there's a little baby in a basket or a baby doll. All right. All right, and so he sees some nasty woman with flies.
I'd hit it.
So now at this point, you would hit it?
I'm just kidding.
You're such a knucklehead. No gas. No gas. No moss.
No gas.
Okay, something's about to happen here.
Yeah, and I think in this upcoming scene, we see like the full Rick Grimes, even transforming from season 1 to season 3, and maybe even 4.
Okay, okay. So what I want to comment on is, I don't understand this right now that we're about to see, which is
a little girl.
See something that looks like a little girl. She's got slippers on, and she picks up a doll.
Yeah.
She picks up a doll, and she keeps walking.
But she's clearly a zombie. We know she's a zombie.
We're about to find out. He's like, little girl. And then...
But I think we see the true Rick Grimes come out right here.
Well, I know, but my problem is with this continuity. She's a zombie. She turns around, her face is ripped off.
Yeah.
Why did she pick up a little doll if she's a zombie? Or a walker.
Maybe it was muscle memory.
They don't do that in the most recent episodes. They don't give a crap what's in front of them.
No, they don't. They don't. You're right.
So this is I have a problem with that.
Okay, so now Rick just shot the little girl.
Okay, and in your comment about him being Rick?
That's Rick.
All right, so now we're moving into credits. Tell us, or the opening credits.
Andrew Lincoln. Yeah. John Bernthal.
So tell me what you mean, like about him coming out, like we see him.
Well, I think this shows us that Rick does what needs to be done. Even if it's a little girl that needs to be shot, Rick is gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and he's there to preserve himself and the lives of everyone else around him.
Yeah. Okay. Now we've moved back to the show again.
Yeah. Now that looks like a good fucking burger.
They've got like, this doesn't look like In-N-Out, but something pretty close.
Yeah, it's like, no, they got Five Guys burgers and fries. That shit's good.
what's the takeout or the fast food that there's a I'll ask you later. There's a Midwestern fast food place that I visited when I
Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
I don't know, but it's blue and white.
I don't know the colors. No, it's not White Castle.
All right. Well. So Shane and Rick are just being cops.
Yeah, just being dudes. Just hashing it out, talking about bitches and how they be bitches.
Yeah. You sound like my father.
Hey, bitch, come on, turn off the damn light switch.
I've never had a bitch not turn off the lights, but I've had roommates who just went and turned shit off.
Well, there you go. Same difference.
Lori's good.
She's good at turning off lights, man.
Speak! Oh my god, my ex-fiance. He would never fucking speak. Ugh.
Sometimes guys internalize everything.
Oh, you fucking guys.
Fuck you. I'm not one of those type of guys, but still. You know what? You guys, if you women stay in the kitchen, everything will be fine.
Oh my god, you are totally I know you're full of shit.
No, I am. Ooh, wow. Not in front of Carl.
Oh, don't say it in front of the kid. I don't get that at all, why people say things in front of their kids.
Yeah, I know. That's really bad. I don't think I would ever do anything like that.
I grew up with parents, like, yelling and screaming in front of me. And that's why I'm single, and I'll never have kids.
Well,
I'll never be married.
I experienced, mother and father that were, arguing with each other. I never heard it, but, I'm sure,
I'm glad you never heard it. I heard it. I heard it every fucking day.
I'm sure it was along those lines. Yeah. I mean...
I could never really make it out, but I could hear it. Alright, so they took off.
Is that a cat? I think that was a cat.
It looked like a cat.
It was a cat. Meow.
It was a chicken. Wow. Alright, so now they're like...
deploying spike strips.
Oh, okay. I guess you know what the hell that is. I don't.
These are the police officers coming to arrest me the one night where I didn't do anything.
Oh.
That was a joke, by the way, guys. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. And a great night in jail. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh.
Chamber your round.
Poor fucking Rick, man.
He doesn't even have his round chambered.
If he...
There he goes. Now he's got her chambered.
Oh my god, can you imagine if he had these people to help him, like, during the apocalypse? Or when he moves
Oh man, that Colt Python
and they're that incompetent.
That Colt Python is such an awesome gun, and you know what? This is such an awesome car. I mean, it's what is that? Looks like a Pontiac GTO. I want to say.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a Pontiac GTO.
Okay, man. I don't know.
Okay, coming up to the spike strips here. Yeah, the Judge. The Judge. That's Pontiac GTO. Oh man, you know that just hurts me inside that they wrecked this car. I mean, it hurts my heart.
Yeah, whatever. Hollywood can do anything.
Well, yeah, but it's still a Pontiac GTO
this is Atlanta.
It's a Pontiac GTO down. What are we supposed to do?
This actually doesn't really look like rural Georgia. I'm sure it probably is, but...
Nope, Rick just took one to the side.
That guy looks like, what's his name? Tortuga? From, from Breaking Bad?
I know what you're talking about.
You know, in Breaking Bad, the guy whose head was on the tortoise?
Yes.
That guy looks like the same dude.
You are talking about Danny Trejo.
But what was his name on the show? It was Tortuga, right?
Yeah. That was his nickname on the show. Tortuga. But his real name is Danny Trejo.
But what I'm talking about is Tortuga.
Yeah, I know. Do
I need to whisper that into your nose?
Okay.
Okay.
So now Rick got a shot that went past his bulletproof vest.
Rick's got a bad shot. So Shane is the last.
And you know, as someone who has family and friends in law enforcement, like this would be like my eternal nightmare to have something like this happen to one of my family or friends.
Oh, of course, this would be my nightmare for this to happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. All right, so
because you know, I know that everyone that I know in family and law that is family and in law enforcement are good people, and they don't do stupid things, and they don't deserve.
Not everyone.
I didn't say everyone. Okay. I said the people I know.
Yes. Yeah, and that bothers me because I know people that do law enforcement and other things, and I know how frustrated they are with the
sure
the assholes, the people that really fuck it up for everyone else.
Yes.
You know, and like these people just really went into it to do the job that you feel passionate about, and they can't.
Yep.
You know, but that has nothing to do with what's going on with the show right now, if you're following along the commentary. But yeah, I know what you mean, Ryan. Absolutely, 1,000%.
Now we got Rick waking up.
All right, I'm gonna look at my try to find my lower thirds. How fucked up would that be? Like, to be in the hospital and then all of a sudden notice the flowers are dead.
Yeah, them flowers are wilted, motherfucker.
Like, the nurse would never leave that next to you. It's pretty crazy.
Well, I don't know who he is, but I believe John Diaz just gave us a +1.
Oh,
on the Q&A, so hey, thanks for that, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. come on into the Q&A and ask or mention if you're following along too.
Sure.
You know, we're at the point where Rick is kind of just waking up at the hospital on season 1, episode 1, and we're just doing a commentary. So this is not, you know, a fan cast. We're just, you know, hashing it out.
Okay, what's he got on now? Has he got boxer shorts on now? See, I don't believe he would not have shorts on under that robe.
He would.
No. He would. No. He would have just had the robe on.
No, he would. He would. I mean, if you're like extended stay.
Comatose extended stay. They put the shorts on.
They allow you to wear your underwear. Actually, I know this because my mother.
Oh well, okay. I didn't know.
I spent a week in the hospital.
I figured if he was
and I had to go get
comatose, he'd just have the.
Yeah, no.
Have the traditional, hospital gown on.
Well, that could be, but I mean, there's a good chance. Well, okay, so it would be.
But I mean, obviously in the
right.
episode they didn't want his penis just flopping around all over the place.
No, yeah. I had to go back and get. My mother was there for several days, and I had to go back. I can't believe I'm talking about this.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, no.
No, I think in his state it would have just been the hospital robe and no shorts.
Maybe hospital.
And no shorts.
No not panties.
Well, but underwear.
Underwear.
We're saying underwear. I don't think they would have had him in underwear.
I think they might.
I disagree.
I think that I'm spot on. That they would have given him something to cover his genitals in some way.
The hospital robe.
If it's extended stay, if it's not, I'm not talking about like overnight or the ER, but when you are in like the long term, they will give you something to cover your genitals.
Even if you're in a coma?
Yeah, they'll put it on you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Hey, at least my dick won't be flopping around.
Right. Well,
I'm happy about that. I learned something tonight.
Don't be in a coma. Okay, all right. So he's walked out of the room now, and he's walking around. He sees something that looks terrifying. He can tell like the ceiling panels are coming down, and he's just
right. No. He's coming. He's coming to a door.
Looks like gunshots on the wall.
We see all kinds of bullet holes in the wall.
All right, so you cover this while I look for my lower third.
Lots of blood, lots of carnage. Looks like shots have been fired everywhere.
All right, well, you don't have to go that far.
And he goes to a door that says, "Don't dead, open inside."
Oh, okay.
Actually, it says, "Don't open dead inside," but I like to say, "Don't dead, open inside," because that's the way it reads from left to right.
Okay.
I guess that's my long-running joke. I don't know. It cracks me up. I don't know why. It just don't dead open inside.
Okay.
Well, now that's dark. Can't see shit. Almost looks like he's gagging back the fumes of dead bodies, too. I never noticed that before. But it almost looks like he caught a stench. It was really bad. From dead bodies rotting.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was working on my lower.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You got it.
But yeah. All right. I don't know. So now, if anybody's following along, he's walking downstairs with a match in the hospital. He's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and where am I.
He found the exit.
Okay.
Found the exit door. Okay, so let's go out this door and see what's going on.
All right.
God, it's bright. Oh,
okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing like a first-person Rick Grimes commentary
here. Fine. You do whatever. We're just sitting back having drinks.
You got that right.
Watching the show. He needs some goddamn shoes, though.
Yeah, he totally does. Okay, we got flies on corpses here.
So do you remember the first time you watched this episode? Like, what your thoughts were during this at all? As he's, like, kind of recognizing the stuff going on? Because you did not read the comics, right?
No, I did not. At the same time, I'm like, okay, this is a zombie show. It's a zombie thing. Right. And he's waking up in it, and he's not a zombie, and he's realizing that...
Sure.
There's all these dead people. He doesn't necessarily know why, but they're all dead. But, I mean, going into it as a viewer, I knew that they were all zombies, and that's why they're dead.
By the way, very quickly, technical issue. Wondering if you have your camera clicked.
Clicked? No.
No? Okay. So,
no, I don't.
So you see mine coming up when I talk?
Sure do.
Okay, right. Just wondering. It's. I would rather you didn't, but.
Oh, fine. Well, it's just going to be the Ryan show then. Well, fuck yeah. I'll just drop you from the call. I'll just drop your ass from the call. That's fine.
No, I'm perfectly happy with your face being up instead of mine, but. Yeah, now this. Can you fucking imagine showing up to this? And
no, I can't imagine.
Seeing military, like, helicopters.
Honestly, myself, I probably would have tried to get in the helicopter to try to fly it. That would be my fucking first choice.
You probably should have, because...
Yeah, I'd be like, some shit has gone down, there's a helicopter here, and I'm going to try to fly it.
I mean, for this show, we really only ever see Georgia. And,
right.
Like, what are things like in, South Beach in Miami?
And that's why they're thinking about spin-offs. There's Bicycle Girl.
Oh, Bicycle Girl. Oh, don't take her bike. Well, she can't use it.
She ain't got no legs.
This is so sad.
Yeah, so now we got Rick returning to his own house. Here,
right
now.
Looking for Lori.
And Carl. But Carl's never in the goddamn house, anyways.
Oh, man. Oh, this is so sad. Is this real?
Is it real or is it Memorex?
Yeah, I would think it was a dream too. Which I guess it is, because it is all fantasy in the end, but still, it's
maybe the whole show is a dream. We don't know.
I don't know, in a way, like, there are so many things, great things that, like, I've gone through in my life that have been wonderful, and then the next day, it's gone, and I kind of feel like, fuck, that was just a dream.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Whatever. I guess that has nothing to do with this. But.
He's like, hey, buddy.
Hey, Walker. Hey, Walker, come over here. Let's talk. Oh, God. Yeah, that is so scary.
Okay, there's a black guy coming up behind him. This could be bad.
Oh, shit.
Totally not racist, but could be bad.
No, that is the most racist thing I've ever heard you say. But that was horrible, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, mister.
Should have just killed him right there. Yeah.
Oh, man. What do you think would have happened to the group if you would have killed him right there? Man.
Oh, who knows? Who cares? They would all died. I mean, how is this story going to play out in the end?
I don't know.
Oh, they have him tied up.
Gunshot ain't enough. Were you bit?
Hmm. Well, oh gosh, I don't know. I want to talk about these two people that Rick has met up with, the guy and his son, but I don't want to spoil it in case,
Yeah.
I have so many questions about this group.
Well, they meet up with them again. Yeah, they do.
They do? They right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the weapons
and they
cache.
Have, and they have the, is it the walkie-talkie? Like, Rick leaves them a walkie-talkie.
I don't know, but he has like a.
I'll talk to you every day at this time. And I'll
right.
And they were gonna meet up at the CDC, the
Center for Disease Control.
Yeah, and yeah, and then he tries to warn them about it or something, but I don't know. All right, so that's all I'll say. I don't think.
Yeah, we shouldn't get too far ahead, just in case anyone's watching. We don't want to give spoilers.
I don't. Oh, He should have stayed with these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You should stay with this guy and this kid.
They made it pretty far, though. Oh, no spoilers, sorry.
Well, no, I think they did. I think... I have no idea, actually, how far. Like, based on what I know of all of the show.
Oh, but, don't you remember they meet up with them again?
And, yeah. But I know that they meet up at some point. But, you know, what I'm saying is, anyways, it'd be interesting to see their story.
Sure. Yeah. It's hard for Rick to comprehend here. He doesn't understand what's going on.
Oh, it's so sad.
His mama done turned.
Oh, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert!
Nah. I'm actually surprised how slow this first episode really moves.
Yeah, it really does move slow, doesn't it?
Yeah. You know, thinking about everybody else that we have to meet and all the other characters. What do you think that guy thinks about him being a sheriff's deputy?
I don't know. I kind of think it makes him trust him more.
You think?
Yeah. Because I think he can tell that Rick is being sincere when he's telling him.
Just because he's a sheriff's deputy?
No. Not just because he's saying he's a sheriff's deputy, but because he believes what Rick is telling him.
Do you think that he I mean, if someone said that to me, I don't know that I would necessarily believe it, and I don't know that I would necessarily trust that. No?
Well, that's a good point.
Oh, this is so sad. So now they're looking out the window, and they see obviously this kid's mom and his wife, and she's a walker. And she's coming around. That's a pretty good way to sort of introduce this whole scenario, I think. I think they did a really good job with us.
But again, I think like with the girl with the
comics. But go ahead.
With the stuffed bunny rabbit, this is almost what she's doing here. This is like muscle memory. Like she's going to her house and ringing the doorbell to get in.
Oh, you think?
It's like it's like muscle memory. It's not actual memory.
Right.
It's just something that she did all the time, which
Yeah. Oh no, that is definitely a great explanation for the kid picking up a bunny.
Mm-hmm.
The zombie kid picking up a bunny. Well, we never, ever see that again.
No, you don't. After this episode, you don't.
Yeah.
But like as somebody who plays guitar, like a lot of it is it's muscle memory. Like it's like how do I play that? Too. It's like I don't know. I just my fingers do it.
Absolutely.
You know.
I played the flute in middle school, and I played the keyboard, and I played the guitar for a little while. But yeah, no, absolutely. It definitely, the muscle memory makes sense.
Yeah, and at this point, this is so early on
but
in
is there
the
muscle
infection.
memory on picking up a doll off the street?
Maybe, maybe not. Not so much in the series anymore, but that may be because the infection has gone so long.
In the long run, I don't care because it's a great show, and I think they've done a great job, and particularly the first season is really great. So, but that did not kind of match up well for me, but
Sure. I need a moment.
Yeah. Where did the family photos end up? I wonder.
Good question. I don't know. I think Lori lost them.
I'd imagine she did. Dragon Con!
Yeah, go to Atlanta for Dragon Con, people! We will be there and we will party!
They're in the Diamond Club party room.
That's right.
At Dragon
We
Con.
will see you at the Marriott at Dragon Con.
How long would it take walkers to get in the elevator at the Marriott?
Oh, there's no way.
And make it up.
The wait for the elevator is like 20 minutes long.
The 9th floor and find the party room.
Oh, there's no way. The wait for the elevator is like 20 minutes long. Propane, you say? Hank Hill is impressed. Propane, you say?
I was kind of actually like this during my visit at South by Southwest when I stayed at the Schwood Manor because he had really great hot water.
Do they have the hot water on demand thing?
They had the hot water on demand on
Oh, do they?
On everything. Like no, the hot water was amazing. And
Yeah, well, no,
I was
but
like,
that's
I'm
totally a
never
thing you
going to
can
leave
get
the
is hot
shower.
water on demand, and that's a
Oh, I
cool
don't
thing
even.
to have.
Is that really a thing? Because
Yes. No, yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm just joking. What I'm trying to say is that he just had really great hot water.
No, hot water on demand is totally a thing. You can get a hot water heater that will give you hot water on demand, and it
Okay.
will not stop. It will always be hot.
Oh, it was really good though. It was really good. Like I actually sat down, like in the shower, and then I told
Did you have like a little shower cry?
a little bit, and
A
then I
little
told
bit,
Veronica,
you know.
Veronica Belmont about that, like a couple minutes or after I got out. I was like, "Oh, it was so good. I had to sit down," and she's like, oh God, that's the worst when you have to sit down." All right, so back to the show. Sorry. In case you don't know who Veronica Belmont or Brian Brushwood are.
Yeah, okay, so now we're getting weapons.
Chances are you know exactly what we're talking about. Okay, so they're looking at guns. They're in the sheriff's office, picking up ammo.
Everyday dawn. That's that old idiot. What's his name? Ronald or Leon Bassett. That's his name. Leon. He don't deserve this.
Was he gonna shoot him?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna. Oh man, he's gonna shoot him even though he knows better later. I don't. Oh.
Was his friend, his coworker. Like he said, he was dumb cop, but he doesn't deserve to be a zombie.
No one deserves to be a zombie, but yeah, no, I'm just kind of, like watching it now after watching it recently so much like we have,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of surprising to me, like just seeing, all of these like inconsistencies that
Yeah.
yep. But I mean that I don't think it's an inconsistency. I think that certainly makes sense because he's learning. He's learning not to use a gun as it goes on,
Right. And he also learned that he had to put Leon out of his misery. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, I know, but I mean, he could
Walker.
have very easily picked up a stick and put him out of his misery.
Sure.
But he didn't know that because he's learning.
Right. At this point, they don't really know. He doesn't really know
right.
that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that makes sense. Like that, I don't see as inconsistency, but like the fact that these walkers are able to pick up stuff and do things and wear slippers or whatever, like all of that, like to me, I don't think makes sense right now.
Agreed. But it was early on in the infection. So, like I said,
I mean, maybe there's something to that.
It could be muscle memory.
Yeah, okay. All right.
That's my only defense. No, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying my defense is muscle memory.
No, I agree. I agree about the muscle memory. But, like, think about people who became walkers later.
Right. No. I totally hear you about that.
Yeah. No, I think that's. I just think that's I'm just trying to do what it is that we're here to do, which is pick up on anything that might be wrong with the show, or right or wrong with the show. Still a great show. Still a great season.
Oh, sure.
And I hope that we never make it to season 2.
Oh God, if we do this to season 2, oh man.
To commentary?
That'd be brutal.
Season 2 was brutal. I just don't want to talk about the governor. I don't ever want to think or see the governor ever again.
There's Bicycle Girl.
My entrails are falling out.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. This is a crazy scene.
Mm-hmm. Go read the comic books.
Oh, it's so sad.
Good sniper. He could have been in SEAL Team 6 right here.
He's calling on her to his
ex-wife,
or his wife.
Oh yeah, his wife.
This is so messed up. I'm sorry it's happened to you.
Break out that Colt Python and put her down.
When does he learn to stop using the gun?
Never.
No, I mean, he does eventually. Like, he learns that he should use a stick or...
Yeah, that's kind of later on when he learns that, like, sound brings him on.
Right.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Ah, he can't do it.
He should have made Rick do it. And obviously, if you're watching the show, you're following along, so you know what we're talking about. But I don't know this guy's name, but he's found his wife, who is a walker.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
And he's trying really, really hard to get the guts up to take her out with his rifle. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now we come back full circle to Rick. He's in his police car. He's driving around trying to reach somebody on the CB radio. Oh, and we have people who can hear it. Take your finger off the button, Rick. People can hear you back.
Ah, we lost him.
Aww. So Shane tried to reach out.
Yep.
Oh my god, Carl is so young!
Yes, he is. Doesn't he look so young? He's grown up so much.
That's fucking amazing. That's amazing. How did they... Oh, I don't understand the timing of the show anymore. Carl is so fucking young.
Well, that's one of the things they struggle with, is because of how quick he's growing.
Holy crap! He's like a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so maybe he's like 10.
Yeah, he's probably about 10 there, but
10.
Right now he's probably about 14.
When did the show start, goddammit? Like 2010?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
It was like 2010 or 2009. It was
I think 2010.
Sacramento. I know that.
So yeah, he's like 14, 15 years old right now. He has his own YouTube channel, and he plays games and stuff. Like he plays.
Wow. Okay, so he's So he, most he would be 14.
Yeah, he's 14 or 15.
Okay. Wow.
And he plays games on like Twitch.tv.
Oh, okay.
Like on YouTube.
All right. Well, that is yeah. Okay. I was just talking about his age, but yeah, no, that's crazy. Oh, Shane's getting in there. Oh, snap.
Fucking asshole.
Well, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta get yourself some.
Well, yeah, but still. Fucking Lori.
What's wrong with her?
It's all on her.
It's not all on her. Rick is gone.
Way too fucking soon for her to be moving on.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
I think so.
I don't think so. She thinks he's dead.
He thinks she's dead, but do you think he would do the same thing?
Okay, but even if she thinks he's alive, she can't find him. You know, and not only that, like, you know, people can have relationships where they have relationships with other people and it's going to be okay.
Sure.
You know,
but, I mean, do you think Rick would have done the same thing if he'd found another woman?
Sure.
No, I don't. Not Rick. No, he wouldn't have.
All right. Well, I think so because I mean, you know, the question you should be asking me is, what would I do in this situation? And what I would do in this situation is I would live my life as it should be led, like, and not like tie myself to a certain event or a time, you know. So. Because he doesn't know, and he doesn't know. Neither one of them know that they will ever meet each other ever again.
Sure, but I mean, I guess I would just say that Well, I'm committed to this person until I know that there's no longer a commitment possible. I mean, that would just be me.
Well, they don't know that there is ever a commitment ever possible. So
and exactly. So I would
wait
just
like 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years until they find out that, oh, yeah, they died that weekend.
I probably wouldn't wait that long, but
I mean,
would wait
okay,
a little bit longer.
So if something were to happen, you know, like, do you think that what happens when they're questioning things should like reflect and be part of their entire future from that point forward? Because at this point, Lori thinks that Rick is dead. Otherwise,
sure.
She wouldn't have abandoned him.
No, I understand that.
I mean, why did she abandon him in that hospital?
That's a good question.
So
I never would have abandoned.
She thinks he's dead.
Right. I never would have abandoned my significant other if they were left in a hospital like that.
Dead because obviously she wouldn't have abandoned him at that hospital. Right?
Sure.
So, I mean, this kind of stuff happens, and it doesn't end what people think about or feel about each other. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't kill relationships when people deal with the situation that they're in at that moment. Anyways, all right, fine. Okay, let's get back to the story. Rick is on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Guy on a buffalo. That horse is ready to go.
Sure is.
Going
downtown Atlanta. He's trying to get to the Marriott.
He's trying to get to the Dragon Con.
Trying to get to Dragon Con, man.
And he's like, Rick is all like, oh, God, I see the Marriott, I see the Hyatt, I see the Hilton.
Hey, I mean, give the guy a break. He's just trying to get to Dragon Con. Give him a fucking
room.
Yeah. I mean, look, all the lanes are open.
Yeah. The guy on the buffalo riding into Atlanta.
I don't remember anything like that in Atlanta.
Mm.
Now, okay, now I'm starting to see Atlanta right here, where he's getting right here.
Oh, horsey. Oh, horsey.
Are you worried about the horsey?
I'm so worried about the horsey.
It's tank time, girl.
Tank?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, for him to get into the tank and everything to go to hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've watched it before.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we're watching him walk around and there's a bus. The walkers are getting off the bus. Looking around. He thinks it's perfectly fine. He's got this backpack full of, like, rifles.
Fucking guns. He's got everything.
Yeah. Marietta Street, huh? Wow, this is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing to see like the downtown Atlanta stuff.
Yeah.
Walton Street.
And this was actually all filmed in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like nobody will believe Rick that he saw helicopters going over ahead of him. And we still haven't figured out what's going on with the helicopters.
Oh, that's true. StrangleCon!
It's the NSFW crowd!
Yeah,
Turn around! You're not Diamond Club, motherfucker!
That's kind of how I felt when I pulled into downtown Atlanta, and I was looking for a parking space next to the Marriott last year in 2013. I pulled in, and like I couldn't fucking like make a left-hand turn into the street that had the parking garage next to the Marriott because of the fact that there were so many fucking people. I had to like nudge my car slowly and like push people a little bit, you know, to get myself through it when the light turned green. I waited twice. Oh, poor horsey.
Okay, Rick's leaving his horse. The horse is dead. He's leaving the guns. He's hiding under the tank.
Oh, horsey.
And all he's got right now is his Colt Python 6-shot revolver.
Oh, God.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Stack them up, dude.
Only got one more shot. He's going to save it for himself. And then he realized he could get up in the tank. He had one shot left.
And then he has Sergeant Morgan. Ahoy.
Probably 15, 16 at the most, one in the clip.
See, why was that walker asleep? That's what I don't get. I don't understand.
What's that?
The walker was asleep. The walker in the tank.
See, with the Beretta, you get, you know.
Okay, but put your fucking guns down. No, but I mean, okay, so he's in this tank and he shoots this walker.
Yeah.
But why was the walker asleep? Why do they need to sleep?
I don't know. I think they were just like dormant.
But we don't.
But I will tell you this though: if you fired a gun inside that tank,
okay, go ahead and finish, and then I'll finish.
If you fired a gun inside that tank, your ears will be ringing for like a year.
Sure. Okay. So my point is that, you know, later on in the show, you know, walkers never sleep.
Sure.
Walkers never sleep. They never pick up stuff like toys off the ground.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, this is early on in the infection. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm not trying to defend. I'm not trying to defend them. I'm just.
I know you're not. I'm just pointing out what's obvious about the inconsistency of the show, which I think is our job.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm sure you're gonna find several inconsistencies as well. So. I think also maybe it might have a lot to do with the fact that they, in the very beginning, they were trying hard to follow the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't do that anymore. Alright, so what music is he listening to?
I don't know.
Oh, they're eating that horse.
Ugh.
Aww. That looks exactly like Dragon Con. I'm actually scared because the hotel room that I reserved at Dragon Con, even though I can't go anymore,
right.
It was like a 10-minute walk from the Marriott.
Oh yeah, same here. Mine is like mine might even be even more than that.
Well, I had planned to show up as like Mighty Isis or Supergirl or Batgirl, and I was gonna wear like a very revealing costume, and I feel like if I do that, like I can't walk down the streets. Otherwise, nah, I don't know. I don't think that highly of myself.
Okay, so final thought on episode 1 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Jackie Hearn.
Now. We've ended it.
Final thought.
Final thought. It's good, and you know, like I don't know. I guess my final thoughts are that you know, I'm trying to think. Also, what I thought when I originally watched it, and when I originally watched it, I wasn't like totally gung ho, like you know, all on board with this show, but I don't know where it was that, or which episode it was that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep watching this. But it was somewhere in the first series, or the episode, or first season, and season 2 I hated, and the governor stuff I hated. But so I have absolutely no idea. But I think this is great. I do like this episode. I just can't tell you why. And I think it's because I've already been through the entire show from beginning to end. What about you? Okay.
My final thoughts. I love this first episode. I think it's great. I think it's a good way to pull people in to the world of The Walking Dead. And with that said, I'm going to stop the broadcast here.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. All right. Fine, dude.
All right. Bye.
All right. Yeah. All right. Shit.